Hey, it's day number 140 in our Route 66 journey through the Bible. We've come a long way. We're just about near to the end of Second Chronicles, so hang on. And you only got a couple more days of reading that. But we're in some good parts here. We're going to look at Hezekiah and his son Manasseh today. We're in Second Chronicles chapter 31, 32, and 33. In chapter 31, Hezekiah, the king of the southern tribes, the nation of Judah in Jerusalem, he continues his religious reform. You remember he was a really good king. He organized the priests and the Levites to be able to take care of the temple rituals and the service. He commands people to bring their tithes, and the people give generously, and God really blesses them. So that's really a good lesson from chapter 31. We'll get to that in a minute. Chapter 32, Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, attacks Jerusalem. He already attacked and conquered Israel, but he attacks Jerusalem and threatens them. Hezekiah prepares the city for the attack, encourages the people to trust God. Sennacherib mocks God. I mean, why would God protect them if he didn't protect some of the other Jews? And so Hezekiah and Isaiah pray. God sends an angel, destroys the Assyrian army, and the victory, and Sennacherib has to go back home. Hezekiah ends up getting sick. We find out he prays, God heals him. He has a brief time of pride, and that's really his only flaw that we can find in his reign as the king, but he continues to humble himself anyway. Chapter 33, his son, Hezekiah's son Manasseh, was an evil king, extremely wicked. He rebuilds the pagan altars. He has child sacrifice. God allows him to be taken into captivity to Babylon. While he's there, he humbles himself and repents. God allows him to come back to Jerusalem. When he comes back, he removes the idols and he makes some reform, but his son Amon becomes the king, and he is wicked and unrepentant, ends up getting assassinated, and Josiah, his son, becomes the king. And Josiah is a good king, the last good king of the nation. So some lessons that we can learn. I think one lesson that we can learn about Hezekiah when he commanded them to give is giving when it's cheerful, obedient, and generous. God blesses giving. You know, I think it's interesting that even though Hezekiah commanded it and they had to give, they found that it was a blessing. There is blessing both in the gift and the giver, both in the recipient and the person who gives. Giving is a blessing. We also find out in chapter 32 that when we trust God, he gives us the victory, even against overwhelming odds. Even if which Assyria was, they had victory after victory after victory. Trust God, he'll give you the victory. And then I think we can learn from Manasseh, no one is beyond God's mercy if you truly repent. No one. Manasseh, the worst king. And when he repented, God forgave him and God restored him. He'll do the same for you. Some good lessons today. God bless you in your